let these guys like the beam, and you want to stand there and watch it. Again? Yeah, can you get pineapple? Show night tonight.
Shake off that loss. Tonight is a new game.
He's good. He's a puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
Yeah.
Single game tickets are fun. Multi-game packs are a blast. Give yourself a little joy, a little fun. You deserve it.
Come to the game, bring the family, and Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Atlanta Hawks have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs.
And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA, and it's tied 1-1. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And take a look at the Hawks. Well, they had one taken from them on their home court. Big-time wake-up call there, Greg. We saw it. They've responded. And this is their opportunity for revenge.
And Kevin, throughout the season, they've been the better team. But that all goes out the window now. This is a very even fight. They need to find a way to reassert their dominance. Or this thing could actually slip away from them.
Sure could. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Mobile. Valentine out there with Thunder. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Simpson in at the center position. Ellis against Mobley. The drive by Ellis. He gets it in there. Ellis has got the first points on the scoreboard for Sacramento.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Now Roy. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Baldwin. Five on the clock. Duncan in the corner. For three, Roy. Rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Atlanta. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Duncan outside. For three, Roy connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Thunder. He's covered by Roy. Here's Mobley. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Simpson. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Ellis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Ellis. Mitchell with it. The rebound by Boeheim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Roy. There's a good screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Whitehead out there with Mobley. And it's Thunder. Then there's Valentine. And Simpson in at the 5.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Simpson. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Thunder. Here's Whitehead. Craps in the tray. Whitehead's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now, here's Sharp. Reed finds Sharp. And here's Reed. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Reynolds. 4 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Hawks shooting 52% from the floor. Not so far from that. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Baldwin. Sharp on the wing. Here's Reynolds. 6 points for him. Pulls it from the elbow. Valentine grabs the board.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Whitehead's shot is off.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here he goes. Pass to Mobley. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Got a hand on it. Mobley against Reed. Bridges passes to Reynolds. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it.
They grab their own miss. Simpson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Roy's checked in for the Kings. A solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Roy's got 10.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Whitehead. Oh, good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Roy. Pass to Reynolds. Jacks up a three. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Sacramento making a switch here. Boeheim's checked in. Here's Thunder. Sacramento grabs the miss. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Roy. Pass to Boeheim. Here's Reynolds. Here's Baldwin. Covered by Mobley. Takes it from 10. Baldwin can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And here's Roy. He's got 10. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Pass to Boeheim. And here's Sharp. Takes it from 10. Simpson with the rebound. Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Look at Thunder, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. Good on both. For Atlanta, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Mobley. Again, the Hawks score.
Assisted by number 46.
The Kings trail by 3. Now, here's Roy. Mobley with the block. And they'll keep possession. Reynolds, good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
A kick out to Mobley. Valentine setting the pick for Mobley. Trains the three-pointer. Mobley's got 5.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Roy. Pass to Reynolds. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Outside Roy. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. Mobley with the rebound.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Bridges is checked in for Baldwin. And it's Ellison for Sharp.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Mobley. Bangs home the trifecta. Mobley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Reynolds passes to Roy. Shot to stop the run, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the second free throw, good. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Kings made a big difference. He finished with 17 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they want to keep it going tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ellis outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ellis. And Ellis throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bridges with the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Roy. He's tightly guarded. Bridges outside. Now Ellis. He's got 10. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. To the left wing. Pass to Thunder. It's stolen. Ellis left side. Rebound Atlanta. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Thunder. Back to Mitchell. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From 15 feet away. That shot off. The Kings trail by 8. Ellis with it. Now defended by Thunder. Back to Ellis. Outside Roy. Pass to Boeheim. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Boeheim's got his second bucket tonight.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Fades back. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Simpson. Here's Thunder. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Mitchell wide open. Offline with his 3. And for Sacramento, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Thunder. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And the three-point shot has been big for him. Back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shots. Give it up.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. The Kings trail by 11. Duncan is out there with Roy. Then it's Ellis, and it's Boeheim in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Outside for Roy. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Roy's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Kings. Here's Mitchell. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Roy. Ellis outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Roy. Takes a 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Look at Thunder, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And he makes both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Duncan outside. Pass to Baldwin. Back to Duncan. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Simpson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mobley outside. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Can't connect from 14 feet out. The Kings trail by 11. Outside Roy. There's the pick. 3-pointer. Basket number 5 goes in. It is now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Whitehead's check in for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 8.
Number 43.
Pass to Thunder. Rebounded by Ellis. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Outside Roy. Here's Baldwin. The tray. Whitehead with the rebound. Whitehead's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Thunder passes to Mitchell. He takes it in. The layup off target.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Roy. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Roy. Duncan outside. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Top of the key. Whitehead with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 8. 3-on-3. Pass to Thunder. On the wing, Mitchell. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
The shot's good from Roy.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Thunder passes to Mobley. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Roy. And the basket by Thunder. Thunder's got 14 points for the game. For Sacramento, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Pass to Baldwin. From deep. Whitehead with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Kings foul. Baldwin. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Thunder passes to Valentine. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Valentine's got his second basket of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh yeah, you're done.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Baldwin for 3. The shot, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now Roy lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight.
That's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Holton, no good. The Kings trail by 11. On the wing, Duncan. Nothing on the board. Outside Roy. Here's the screen. Takes it inside. Over in the corner, Ellis. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And Roy, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Sacramento making a switch here. Reynolds is checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Peterson's checked in. Pass to Boeheim. Lays it up and banks it in. Boeheim's got 7 points in the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Duncan, he's checked in for the Kings. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Malone's checked in for Mitchell. Duncan with it. Scoreless thus far. No good from Roy.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And here now the Kings. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's Roy on the wing. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Thunder passes to Peterson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 9. 1:58 left to play in the third. Duncan kicks to Roy. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's Thunder. Kicks it out to Malone. Here's Holton. He has 5. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 5.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Duncan scanning the floor. Pass to Roy. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks leading by 5. Rebound by the Kings. Baldwin's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Duncan outside. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Whitehead with the rebound. Whitehead's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Roy against Malone. Rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the wing right side. Here's Thunder. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Ellis with it. Picked up by Malone. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got 5 assists in the game.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Here's Thunder. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. That one goes. Count it. Roy's got it all tied up now for Sacramento. Up in time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Thunder. Mobley is out there with Mitchell. And it's Gilliard in at the 1 spot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 3. Pass to Reynolds. Oh, good on the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Reynolds pulls it down. Reynolds has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out left to the wing. Outside Roy to the paint. It's picked off. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2-point, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Roy. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mitchell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Thunder. Enters the drive.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Ellis surveying the D. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ellis has got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside Roy. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass for Reynolds. Lock at 6. Lets it fly. Roy can't hit. Here's Atlanta. Big stretch here going 10-2.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Duncan, he's checked in for a run. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Valentine's checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Roy kicks to Ellis. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Led by as many as 14 points.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Thunder. Off the inbound pass. Pass to Valentine. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Sacramento making a switch here. Aldrin's checked in. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Roy. Ellis outside. Beyond the arc. Sacramento again missing. Bridges with the steal. Here's Baldwin. It's tipped. Here's Roy. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And here are the Kings now. It's a 10-point game. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Play with it. Now defended by Thunder. Launches it. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Duncan outside. Pass to Ellis. To the middle. Here's Roy. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Roy's got 38 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear when they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
A kick out to Mobley. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 8.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now here's Duncan. Pass to Roy. Ellis outside from past the arc. Simpson with the rebound.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Roy can't hit. The Hawks leading by 8. A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Thunder. Mitchell with it. Mobley outside. Mitchell left side. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thunder. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now Duncan. Outside Roy. Ellis outside. Puts up a 3. Simpson with the rebound. Simpson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Timeout, Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And the Kings making a change here. Boeheim's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, "You guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas." We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Valentine passes to Thunder. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Roy dishes to Ellis. Back to Roy. They need this one. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Hawks leading by 12. For 3, Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Here's Ellis. Makes it off the glass. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Here's Mitchell. He trains the quick shot.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside Roy. Takes the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And good, the 3-point shot, good from Thunder. Thunder's got 31 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Outside Roy, pass to Ellis from outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Ellis has got 15 points here in the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Valentine. Second shot opportunity. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
He throw good, Duncan. Duncan hits them both. Atlanta leading by 12. Down low. Snatched away. One-on-one fast break. Here's Roy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Roy's got 42 in the game.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for Atlanta.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
With the sensational win here in Game 3, they're going to be just 2 wins away from lifting the trophy.
Yeah, and it's just a massive win. There's history behind it. The team that wins Game 3 to take a 2-1 lead almost always wins the series. So while I wouldn't start etching their name on the trophy just yet, I would certainly have to call them the favorites at this point.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Thunder.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Knocks down the 3-ball. They get a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And so it's Atlanta with the W, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding...
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.